So a normal vacuum tube diode kind of looks like that, and it has the heating coil and then a plate, and then this gets heated and allows current to flow only one way. And I figure this has little coils in it. It has two, but I hope that doesn't affect it. So what I'm going to do is heat one of these and see if it'll basically act like this, but it'll look like this instead. And then I'll just heat one of these, and then this will basically be a plate. So I'm going to get this set up. Alright, I'm actually going to use this because this has, I don't know, I think the coils in here are burnt out. That I did, but there's no resistance. So turn everything back on, and now I gotta test to this tube. Alright, well that one lights up basically instantly. But it should be fine. So now I'm gonna connect my power supply. It's already drawn some amps. Well, alright. Increase the voltage a little. Alright, you can see it glowing a little. Okay, I think it's actually working. So this is the voltage across the resistor, which is in series with the lamp, and that is 0. And as you can see, if I increase the voltage, it's weird, it looks like it's just offsetting the voltage, but it's actually kind of working like a diode. Okay, I actually have it working. That's the DC voltage is at, we'll put it at 0%. And I used a mott because I figured it can put out enough current for this little motor, and it can. Here's a capacitor in parallel with the motor. This is the diode, and the filament is being heated from this little transformer. It's probably 9 volts. And if I can increase the voltage, so if there's 0 volts, then it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But this probe is actually inaccurate because I have a 1 mega ohm resistor in series with it. So it's higher voltage than, 30 volts. Is probably around 100. But we actually have our fluorescent light acting like a diode. And let's see what happens if I were to take one of these out here. Oh, you can hear it slowing down. It's not completely stopping though. And then if I put that back, let me disconnect my probes. And now I'll give it a higher voltage. Whoa, I'm not doing that. Am I? Oh. Yeah, pretty interesting. Still working. Definitely wasn't made for this though. Oh, it's actually just the ends are hot. Alright, I've actually got it working quite well. So the output of the Variac simply goes to the transformer, and that's not necessary to the diode. So here is this is about 7 volt output that goes to the filament that heats it up. And then one of the outputs of the transformer goes to this side as well with the hot. And then we go through the diode, put a lead there, and that goes into the load, which is about a 50 ohm resistor. And I have my oscilloscope across there. And then this lead comes back into the other output of the transformer, which in this case is the body of it. And it's all on right now. And if I crank up the voltage, you can see there across the resistor is a DC current, and it looks like it looks like you can't go above a certain amount of volts or it starts flowing backwards. And then I'm going to try this with a motor. Alright, so I'm going to set it so 0% is 0 volts. And now, as I increase the voltage, it gets to a certain point where it will start conducting. And the motor helps smooth it out a little. Those tiny ripples are probably from the motor, and the bigger ones, that's just the 60 hertz. And my motor is spinning. I'll increase the voltage a little. See, we got too high, and then it started conducting AC. I'm gonna let it cool down now.